I'm Sheung. This is me now, 32 years old, at home in Helsinki, where I work as an autism researcher. And this is 8-year-old me. When I first got into photography, I was drawn to its technical side, especially how it's used in science as a form of proof. My relationship with photography started from a place of curiosity rather than self-expression. I became fascinated by its power over the photographer and the photographed, over society as a tool for knowledge and control, and over the natural world as a model. The project I'm currently working on is called Interfaces of Prediction. It explores the curious role photography and imaging in general plays in how we interpret faces. In Hong Kong, there's a practice called face reading. It's like palm reading, but for your face. A face reader looks at your facial features and makes predictions about your life. They might say, you have thick eyebrows, so your career in your 30s will go smoothly. In face reading, every part of your face represents something. Even moles can suggest if you are a glutton or a lustful lover. While face reading remains mostly in the realm of divination, its influence still lingers in the Chinese-speaking community. For many, it's just superstition, but for others, it's a loose guide to judge a person's character. Today, instead of going to a face reader, we turn to computers, and we blame algorithms for their biases. We ask machines to tell us who's happy, who looks like a criminal, who's Asian, or even who's gay. But is facial recognition technology really that different from magic? Are we creating something new with deep learning, or are we just repackaging old folklore in a shiny high-tech shell? These are the questions I try to answer by exploring the history of facial interpretation across cultures and time.
Hi everyone, I'm Sheung. It's a pity that I couldn't join you today, as when you're watching this video, I'm on my way flying to Zagreb for Organ Vita Festival. Before I begin, I'd like to thank Thomas for selecting my work and Clara for your kind coordination for organizing this talk. I'd like to add a little bit context after the video that I showed you earlier before this. The Interfaces of Prediction is a project that I'm working on. And in this project, it started with Chinese face reading. And as I research more, I am going deeper and deeper into different facial interpretation systems, from facial recognition to physiognomy. In these systems, there's a close relationship between photography and facial interpretation. Specifically in my project, I put my face through various processes of creating predictions using my face, namely Western physiognomy, face reading, face recognition, facial phenotyping, synthetic facial data. I scanned my face, I photographed my face in different ways in order to learn more about my face and learn how these systems interpret my faces. So throughout this process, I studied a lot of diagrams and photographs that is used in these practices. And one interesting I find is the use of dots. In one of those self-portraits that is shown in the museum exhibition at the moment, you see black dots on my face, and those black dots or black stickers that I put on my face are facial landmarks. They are called facial landmarks. That they are often used in facial recognition task to convert our facial feature into computer readable patterns. But the same dots you can also see in Chinese modes of diagrams, which are diagrams that denote all the different position of moles in one's faces and what those moles may mean. For example, a mole that grows next to the corner of your mouth may mean that you are a glutton, that you like to eat. Ultimately, I'm examining these facial interpretation systems across culture and across times, because a face is more than just a face. It is an interface for predictions trapped between two analytical frameworks and cosmological views. And these interfaces, or how these technology interpret our faces, tells us a lot about our cultural assumptions and the society that we lived in.